Hi everyone, it's Wendy from Stamping with Wendy A. Today I'm going to do a 12 by 12 scrapbook page, and it is going to be inspired by this card that I made quite a few videos ago. So I'll just put that to the side and show you what I've got out ready. I've got a 12 by 12 piece of basic white cardstock. I'll just pop that to the side. I've just got just a scrap piece, or the piece that was cut from an A4 piece of basic white cardstock. I had a couple of strips left over from when I made that card. So I've got those, and I'm going to cut some strips of paper out of these pieces of designer series paper. So this one is from the Expressions in Ink. These two are from the In Good Taste pack, and this is from Pattern Party. So I'm going to cut some from both sides of that. Stamp sets that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the dots from this one. I'm going to use do some circles from the watercolor shapes, and I'm going to use my Art in Bloom for the flowers and the leaves. So I will I'll just cut some strips quickly. Just reminding myself the size. Let's pop my glasses on as well. So I did them at 4 mils. Got a piece of cardstock stuck in there, look, from the last time I used it. So I'll just cut myself a few pieces, and you know, later on if I need any more I can cut some more. Just pop this on pause so you don't have to be bored. Okay, I've cut a lot of strips here. So pop them to the side, and I'll bring in my 12 by 12 page. So I'm going to use this stencil, as I did in this corner here. So what I'm planning on doing is just doing some stenciling in the top. Well, I'll do it in a few of the corners. So this is the shaded spruce. Oops, just moved that. Pop him back in place. Okay. Put that down in this corner. These blending brushes are so easy to use. They're just little tiny fine bristles, brush hairs. And I just wash mine out with water. I'll just see if I can get a little bit more in there. There we go. All right, might just put a tiny bit down in this corner. I always like to do three corners, so sort of like a triangle. There we are. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some spots. No, I'll do them last. I'll do them last with the white. I've got the white embossing on there. So I think we'll just do some marks, and I'll do them in the smoky slate. Need a bigger block. One of my blocks is missing. So I can use this big one. So I'm just randomly going to put some of the spots. Just put these at a different angle. And put a long one over here as well. Okay, and I might just do using the Misty Moonlight. I'll use some of these, do some of these shapes. So I might just do these along the edge. Dear, that one was not very good, was it? Terrible. Okay. So that's a little bit of mark making. I will also do some circles. So I'm going to do them in the, I'll do the large and the small circles. Get the shaded spruce back out. And we might have a few more small circles. I'll do them in the shaded spruce as well. So I'll just clean this up. Okay, that'll do for those. Right, so we might just stick on some of the lines now, the strips of paper. So they're just going to go randomly around as they were on the card. Pretty much stick them anywhere you like. So they'll probably go off the page as well. But I can cut them. I can cut them down. Oops. Bring in a little bit of the green. I'll pause this video just for a minute as well, just so we till I get some more of these strips on. Okay, this is where I'm up to. So I've got numerous strips down that side, and I've just put a few shorter ones on that side. So I'm going to pop that to the side for now, and I'm going to work on the circles, or the flowers that are going to go into the circles. So using the flower stamp, just give the block a bit of a clean and pop that onto there, and using the memento, I'm going to ink up a couple of the flowers. Okay, so we need some leaves. So I'll just put the leaves in just randomly around. And I will circle cut these with the circle dies. I'm just not sure where I'm going to cut the circles yet. Okay, so I need to bring in the Misty Moonlight again, and I think I'll just lay these over here to pick, and then pick them up with the block. So then I only have to stamp the once for each set of 3. There we go. Right. Okay. So, Misty Moonlight. So I'm not sure if I want to stamp off. I think I will stamp off. Let's just test the ghost stamp. Yeah, I think that's enough. So stamp off, and then we go onto the black. Stamp off, and then line it up. And for the last one, There we go. Oh, I didn't stamp off on that one. That's why it's a bit darker, but I think we'll be okay. All right, so we need a little bit of green for the leaves. And I'll stamp that off. Yeah. Almost forgot I've got a cup of coffee here. Start to get a bit cold. Got so engrossed in my stamping. Okay. All right, so now I've got to decide where I'm going to cut. So, got my layering circle dies here. So I'll cut a couple of big ones. So I can cut a few out of this card at different sizes. We can cut that there. That one will go there. Just try and get, it's great having the different size circles. So that one can go there. So what I'll do is I'll pop a few of these through my cut and emboss machine, and I will I'll be back right with you. Okay, back with you now. So what I'm going to do next is, I've got my circles cut. I'm going to now do some white embossing dots on them. So I've got my little powder bag, so I just pop that over the top of all of these. And the reason for that is it dries up any ink that's been left on there, which I really don't think there would be any ink wet, because this ink does dry very quick. But the main reason is it also gets rid of any fingerprints, any static, anything that would attract the powder, because you only want the powder where the dots are. You will see in a moment. Okay, so using the Versamark ink, I'm just going to randomly put dots on here, and then I'm going to sprinkle on the white powder. So what I'll do is I'll heat them all in one go. That's one of them. So at the moment you can't really see the dots, but you will see it in a moment. And the last one. So I'll pop that powder back into the container. Okay, just heat emboss these now. You can just see them starting to change colour. That's one of them. Once the heat tool starts to heat up, they do go a bit quicker. Alright, I will just continue with this and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I'm back with you now. While I was off screen, I heat embossed all of the white dots on the circles, and I also stamped randomly around the 12 by 12 page and heat embossed the white powder as well. So we've got white dots all over here as well. So I also pre-prepared some photo mats. So I'm going to put 2 photos onto this layout. I don't actually have the photos organised. I don't really know which photos I'm going to use. But I want to get the mats ready for when I do put the photos. So we know where the photos are going. So the mats are going to go about there. And then we will just put these around something like that. So what I'll do is I'll stick these down first. Just want to make sure that that is fairly square. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, and I'll hold that down. So the white card got just a little tiny bit warped with the heat, but it'll be fine when it's in the album. Okay, and we will pop that one about there. So these are 4 by 6 inch mats. Okay, so I've just putting some, using a sponge, putting some of the Misty Moonlight around my circles, just to give them a little bit of definition. Okay. Pop them on with some dimensionals. And so I'm not sticking them to where the photos are going, so the photos can just slip underneath. Okay, last thing, I'll put a bit of the Misty Moonlight all around the edges. Last bit. That's it. Okay. Let me know what you think. This was the card. So it is similar to the card. I'm not sure whether I like it as much as I like the card. But yeah, it's different. Please let me know what you think, and yeah, if you want to see more videos, give me the thumbs up, and please subscribe. Look at my inky thumb. All right, that's all for today. Okay, have a good day. See you next time. Bye for now.